everybody. It is Mr. Coach B. Staying late after class to play catch up. It has been an interesting week. I have not done. No, I did accomplish everything I set out to do this week. So yay! Yesterday I wanted to get it all done and I didn't. But we made up for it today, and we played catch up today as well. So today is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday is my PLC day. That is where I focus on the professional learning coordinator part of my deal, which is where I basically work on teaching teachers, reviewing, observing, evaluating, locating, and eradicating any issues we may have, reflecting on practices of the week, including myself, because I believe it's key to lead by example, because obviously excellence must first be obtained before it can be demanded. So if I don't have it, I can't expect those I'm trying to lead and guide to have it either. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. In addition to some papers I need to grade, because I'm looking at some papers in the bin and they are like full. So yeah, I really need to handle that ASAP. But today was good. We were down a teacher. We had a filler teacher who is going to end up being here possibly permanently. So in my last video, I didn't mention it, but I am a middle school teacher. I teach 7th and 8th grade. That's what I was hired for. But I got 6th grade as well because that teacher departed. So it has been quite the event trying to teach such a vast difference, because she didn't teach science, number one, and the instruction is a bit different from the way I do it. I think they had a lighter load than what I do, because my kids come in and in the time block that we have set aside, which is normally 75 minutes, we're doing pure instruction. And then if there be any time for free play or relax or downtime or study or self-reflection is another thing my kids do, then we do that. But I don't think that happened there. So anyway, they came here. It was culture shock. It took me 2 or 3 weeks to get them in the groove of, hey, this is what you do when you come in. This is what I expect. This is how it gets done. That took some time. And now they're just now getting into that sync of things. And now I think they're getting ready to leave pretty soon to go back to under a new teacher. So, which is fine, which is great. But it's like they're already good here. But today was my first day having solely my 7th and 8th graders again, and it was great. We got so many things done. We also got I got a new student, and I'm trying to get him in the swing of things as well. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, everything on my agenda was done. Yesterday was not so hot. We just ran out of time yesterday. I spent a lot of time doing discipline. I had to write some kids up, had to deal with some discipline issues, and it got to the point where I could not move past or move forward in my lesson planning, in my instruction, because of the behavior. So yeah, that really cut into my time as well. But that was resolved today, and it was much more calmer. I could breathe, and we got everything done. So yeah, I just have a whole bunch of stuff to grade. So Tuesday, again, was a very instructional day, busy from start to finish. Tuesday was a review day. I felt like we needed to review. Monday, we did not have school. We had professional development. So Tuesday was the day we went back over the periodic table. They did some assignments. We caught up on our reading and reviewed some things. And I even had them redo some things that needed to be redone. Because when you grade stuff and there's a lot of issues, yes. So they redid some work, and we redid it as a class to kind of rectify the situation. But we have midterms, not next week, but the week after. So yeah, I need for them to know what they're doing. So I saw that as a instructional practice need. So we went ahead and reviewed together as a class, and I think they got it. I'm going to grade these papers they did today and see how well they got it. Today I did something different for the first time. We watched the Bill Nye video, and they were to take notes on the video. Then they had a quiz about the video following that. And I didn't want to go up and talk like I normally do, and I didn't want to do groups because yesterday groups were horrible. So I said no groups today. So we watched the video instead. They took a quiz on it, and I think they did fairly well. kudos to me. So proud of that major drastic change I did. Monday, PD was incredible. My passion is to teach teachers. I think it's amazing when you have the opportunity to do so. And let me tell you, teachers are kids. I don't care how many degrees you got, how many certifications you got, how qualified you are. Teachers are kids. Because when you get a bunch of adults, because for me, the best way to get teachers to understand kids is to put them in the position that the child is in. So we do a lot of student-based activities, things that we would have our kids do. And I also think it's fruitful if we have our kids do the same thing that we do in our meetings, so that they can also, for the benefit, when I finish the meeting, they can take this and make it an instructional practice, or incorporate it in their instructional practice, and hopefully take their class to the next level. So we did that, and one of the things they did, they made some rap. I said, I want you to tell me about your class, but I want you to do it to a beat that you find off YouTube or wherever, and rap to it, or you can sing to it. Everyone's too cool to sing, so they rapped it, and some of them, the best one has to be Mr. Vaughn and Miss Nelson. They both are on the elementary level, and they owned that assignment. It was amazing. So that was my week, and it was incredible, and I feel accomplished. I have a lot to do. You see all these papers I have to grade, so I will be doing that on tomorrow in between my PD enrichment time and just being a teacher and a coordinator at the same time. I'm wrapping my head around it. It's difficult, but I'm doing it. So yeah, and I'm looking at my classroom, and it needs some work. There's a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, I'm going to clean my classroom, check my email for the last time, then I'm going home because it is late and it's time for me to go home. But the best way to end this video is with this rap from Mr. Vaughn and Ms. Nelson. So y'all go watch that while I go do my teacher stuff I gotta do.
You recorded us?
Yes.
Did you record him?
Yes.
No, you did not.
I did.
Is this a Yo Gotti?
Yeah. Wait.
It's being difficult. Tell her I recorded
Okay.
her.
I had to start. We got to come in on the right part.
Okay, go ahead. Come in on the right part.
You done messed it up. So we got to go in the right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I tell all my kids, clean up, pack it up, and line up. Clean up, clean up. Clean up, clean up. Clean up, clean up. Clean up, clean up. I tell all my kids to clean up, pack it up, and line up. Clean up, clean up. Clean up, clean up. Clean up, clean up. Clean up, clean up. I got all these kids talking and they running their mouth. If they keep on talking, they're gonna try them out. 5 minutes in the quarter, then you can come back out. If they keep not listening, it's gonna be a write-up. When your mama get that car, she gonna tear that butt up. But you still playing and kept on cutting up. All your friends is around, you trying to play tough. You know you're not tough, you just a big old butt. And now your work not done and we about to pack it up.
I tell all my kids to
Clean
clean
up, pack it up, and line up. Clean up, 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 clean up. I tell all my kids to clean up, pack it up, and line up. Clean up, 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 clean up. That's it.